Mama June. Not hot, not cool warning. Pumpkin conceals her pregnancy. Mother learns about court. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Mama June. According to spoilers from Not to Hot, Lauren Shannon, also known as Pumpkin, will keep her pregnancy a secret from June Shannon. The rest of the clan will remain in the dark, but her husband Josh Eford knows that they are coming. Also, in the Wet reality show, Mama receives unexpected news regarding her forthcoming court case. From Not to Hot spoilers, June Shannon isn't told that Pumpkin is pregnant. According to recent TLC teases, Pumpkin is due in July. On the reality show, she recently tested positive for pregnancy. Lauren Eford told her husband the news as soon as she got home. Prison spoilers indicate that Lauren won't tell the other members of the family though. In the past, Pumpkin has been concerned that Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson feels overburdened. Thus, in order to prevent Alana from worrying about the future, she keeps the news to herself. Shannon Lauren Eford also keeps the baby a secret from Mama June. June Shannon is frequently conceited and just thinks about herself. On Mama June, from Not to Hot, Pumpkin might be wondering if her mother will make it all about her or support her in her current circumstances. Thompson June discover a huge surprise regarding court. When the couple appears in court for their next hearing on Mama June. From Not to Hot, Gino Doak has been realistic about what can happen to them. He believes they ought to get ready for prison. June Shannon assured her family, nonetheless, that everything would be all right. She even recently made up the lie that she has a new attorney who would soon get all of the charges dropped. At last, she told Honey Boo Boo the truth. Mama June is about to receive knowledge that will astound her. It appears that there will be a significant revelation that could completely alter Mama June's course, from cold to warm. Are the accusations withdrawn, or will Mama have to do her time in prison as Gino fears? Mama June. Not to Hot spoilers, but still. Josh Eford has trouble getting hired. Josh Eford is compelled to work a great distance from his home. Making ends meet is aided by this. He was gone from home for the work week. Josh's family only allowed him to see them on the weekends. His marriage started to suffer with the length of time he was away from Pumpkin. That all changed, though, when he left his position. Josh quit his job without telling Lauren Eford about it beforehand, even before telling his wife the truth on Mama June. From Not to Hot, he concealed it for a little period of time. But now that a baby is on the way, Pumpkin is pressuring him to start working as soon as possible. Regretfully, this has proven to be challenging. Josh has tried his luck without any luck. He is hired only after requesting a favor. See who Josh turns to when he needs help by tuning into Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Mama June. From Not to Hot. Additionally, follow June Shannon as she learns information regarding the court that may significantly affect her family. The Shannon family had faced numerous challenges over the years, from public scrutiny to personal battles. Mama June Shannon's tumultuous journey through addiction and recovery had been a central narrative, but now the spotlight shifted to her daughter, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon. Pumpkin, who had taken on the role of family matriarch in June's absence, was struggling with a secret. She had recently discovered she was pregnant with her second child. The timing couldn't have been worse. With June facing impending court dates and the family's future uncertain, Pumpkin grappled with the decision of when and how to share her news. As Pumpkin navigated her daily responsibilities, she felt a constant pressure building. The weight of her secret grew heavier, and her stress levels soared. Her husband, Joshua Eford, was her rock, but even he sensed something was off. "Lauren, you've been acting different lately," Josh said one evening as they sat on the porch. "Is everything okay?" Pumpkin forced a smile. "I'm just stressed, Josh. There's a lot going on with Mama and everything." Josh nodded, but he wasn't entirely convinced. He decided to give her space, hoping she would open up when she was ready. Pumpkin's days were a blur of taking care of her daughter, Ella Grace, managing household chores, and supporting her siblings. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, now a teenager, had her own set of challenges, and Pumpkin often found herself playing the role of mediator and caregiver. The pregnancy added a layer of complexity to her already hectic life. Morning sickness and fatigue were constant companions, but Pumpkin soldiered on, determined not to let her family down. She kept her secret hidden, fearing that revealing it now would add to the family's stress. Meanwhile, Mama June was preparing for her upcoming court date. The charges stemming from her past drug-related activities loomed over her, and the anxiety was palpable. Despite her efforts to stay positive, the uncertainty of her future weighed heavily on her mind. During a rare quiet moment, June and Pumpkin sat together in the living room. June looked at her daughter, sensing something was amiss. "You've been quiet lately, Pumpkin," June said gently. "Is everything all right?" Pumpkin hesitated, her heart racing. She wanted to confide in her mother, but the timing felt wrong. "I'm just worried about you, Mama. We've got a lot on our plates." June reached out and squeezed her daughter's hand. "We'll get through this, Lauren. We always do." As the days passed, Pumpkin's secret became harder to hide. Her growing belly and the physical toll of pregnancy made it increasingly difficult to keep up with her responsibilities. One evening, after putting Ella Grace to bed, Pumpkin collapsed onto the couch, exhausted. Josh joined her, concern etched on his face. "Lauren, we need to talk. I know something's going on, and I can't help if you don't tell me." Pumpkin took a deep breath, knowing she couldn't keep the secret any longer. "Josh, I'm pregnant." Josh's eyes widened in surprise, then softened with understanding. He pulled her into a hug. "Why didn't you tell me sooner? We're in this together." Tears welled up in Pumpkin's eyes. "I didn't want to add to the stress. With Mama's court case and everything else, it just felt like too much." Josh kissed her forehead. "We'll figure it out, Lauren. We always do, but you can't go through this alone." With Josh's support, Pumpkin felt a weight lift off her shoulders. She knew she needed to tell the rest of the family, but the thought of adding to their worries still gnawed at her. The day of June's court hearing arrived, and the family gathered to support her. The courtroom was filled with tension as the judge reviewed the charges and evidence. June sat at the defendant's table, her heart pounding in her chest. The prosecution painted a bleak picture of June's past, emphasizing her struggles with addiction and the impact on her family. June's attorney, however, argued that she had made significant strides in her recovery and deserved a second chance. As the proceedings continued, June's mind raced. She knew the outcome would determine her future and the stability of her family. She glanced at Pumpkin, who gave her a reassuring nod. After what felt like an eternity, the judge finally spoke. "Ms. Shannon, you have demonstrated a commitment to your recovery and to bettering your life for the sake of your family. However, the severity of your past actions cannot be overlooked. I am sentencing you to community service and mandatory counseling, in addition to continued probation." Relief washed over June as she absorbed the judge's words. She would avoid jail time, but the road ahead would still be challenging. The family breathed a collective sigh of relief, grateful for the second chance. With June's court case behind them, the family returned home, hopeful for the future. Pumpkin knew it was time to share her news. She gathered everyone in the living room, her heart pounding with nerves. "Mama, Alana, everyone, I have something to tell you," Pumpkin began, her voice trembling. "I'm pregnant." The room fell silent as the family processed her words. Alana was the first to react, her face lighting up with excitement. "You're gonna have another baby? That's awesome, Pumpkin." June's eyes filled with tears, a mix of emotions washing over her. "Lauren, why didn't you tell us sooner?" Pumpkin sighed. "I didn't want to add to the stress with everything going on. I wanted to wait until things settled down." June stood and hugged her daughter tightly. "We're family, Lauren. We face everything together, good and bad. I'm so happy for you." The family embraced, the bond between them stronger than ever. Despite the challenges and uncertainties, they knew they could rely on each other for support. As the months passed, Pumpkin's pregnancy progressed, and the family adjusted to their new normal. June threw herself into her community service and counseling, determined to stay on the right path. Alana focused on her schoolwork and extracurricular activities, finding solace in the stability of their home life. Pumpkin and Josh prepared for the arrival of their new baby, with the family rallying around them. They turned the spare room into a nursery, painted in soft pastels and filled with baby essentials. Ella Grace was excited about becoming a big sister, often talking to Pumpkin's growing belly. One sunny afternoon, the family gathered for a barbecue in the backyard. The atmosphere was light and joyful, a stark contrast to the dark days they had endured. As they sat around the table,